Hey everyone, Eggman here with another video. The secret rare for Clash of Fates just dropped. This guy named Abel Alvarez claims he found this picture on Pornhub. Whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is the secret rare that's going to get released tomorrow. By the time you see this video, it's probably going to already be confirmed. So I'm just going to make this video anyways. But yeah, let's go into it. So. It is an 8-drop Frieza Army Reborn, so it is Frieza Brawly. That's the tag down here. It's quadruple strike, which is crazy, ultimate, and then permanent. When your life is at 2 or less, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. So it would be a 5 specific red if your life is at 2 or less. And then when you play this card, your opponent reveals their hand. Choose up to 1 card from your opponent's hand and place in the drop area, then choose all of your opponent's battle cards with 40k power or less, ignoring barrier, and KO them. So yeah, that's like the biggest board wipe we've ever had. Like in this set, we've kind of have like the 2 other board wipes with Paranga and Wish to Paranga. I think that's the other one, the Desire. So this card is super crazy, and it really is just a really good win condition. Which, to be honest, I felt like the red Frieza deck didn't really have a win condition, so they kind of just stall out and they get like a lot of advantage. But this is definitely something that's really like something to strive for on turn 5, which I think is really cool. Of course, it's ultimate, so it has that idea of like, oh, you're not always going to see it, and I don't think Frieza's army is, or like the red Frieza has enough kind of card draw or search to justify running this as your only win condition. But on the games where you find this and you can get to turn 5, I feel like you pretty much like just win the game, which I think is really powerful. And you don't automatically win the game, obviously. Like you could have more than 5, you could have more than 4 life, but just the amount of it destroys all cards on the field on your opponent's side, and more or less, right? Unless there's what I guess like Victory Strike doesn't die, but like most of their cards will die 99% of the time, because it also ignores barrier, which is crazy. And then additionally, it takes 1 card from their hand, which isn't huge, but I think it's really weird that it does, but it's okay. That's more advantage for you, right? So and it's a big old 40k quadruple strike. Sure, they can negate it, and they probably will, but just it puts a lot of pressure. And if they negate this attack, you probably have a bunch of smaller attacks coming in from your board, especially since the red Frieza is kind of a stally build, a slow board kind of deck, which I think is a lot of fun. And then just to be able to kind of open the floodgates by playing this, wiping out all the cards and any potential blockers or deadly defenders, and then also reducing their hand by 1, and just is really good. So yeah, very, very exciting card. I think this is probably one of the better secret rares we've gotten, just because additionally this isn't locked to just the Frieza deck. This is locked to any deck that's mono red, which I think is really cool. In general, mono red hasn't really had a lot of like big win condition cards. They've had like Foreseeing Hit, which I think has been good for winning the game, but it just kind of makes the game state where it's not like a big old thing that you drop. And addition, like you'd run like red decks that are kind of like Zeno, but I think this deck is really exciting, or not this deck. This card is really exciting, and probably I'm not sure. We'll see how expensive it gets. I don't think it's going to be nearly as expensive as Victory Strike, even like around $100 when people were kind of starting to figure out it was good before realizing that it was short printed. And I'm pretty sure since this is a themed booster, this will be kind of a similar situation where this probably won't be printed as much. So if you think the card is good, I'd recommend picking up slightly early. My guess is it's probably going to top off around $70, maybe dip a little bit, and then kind of pick back up. So that's my egg tuition. Is that a word I'm using? I guess it is. So anyways, that's it for me. Just want to make a quick video with this. Once again, by the time you see this, they'll probably have the actual card spoiled on the website. But here it is. Thanks, Abel, for like the 4-hour early, so I don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to review this card. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time.